Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning, man? How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap in with me this morning. How y'all doing this morning? Let's go. Double tap on my screen real quick. Double tap on the screen real quick. How y'all doing this morning? We gonna see what TikTok gonna do today. How y'all doing this morning? Tap in, tap in, tap in. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality. It's your girl, Street Poet. How y'all doing this morning? Yeah, I probably should call it Car Chronicles, huh? How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and double tap on my screen real quick. Y'all go ahead and come on in the room. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday we had some technical difficulties over there on TikTok, and I know for a fact it was some folk that was thinking that, oh man, we ain't gonna be able to get the message. I had so many people hit me up talking about, Coach, I don't have IG. I ain't got TikTok. I ain't got Instagram. So how I'm gonna be able to see the lives if I don't have Instagram? So I just, I had to run it back. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on my screen real quick. Go ahead and show me some love. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby. Yeah, I know it was so many people. Yeah, that's so IG. I went ahead and brought y'all back in the room, even though y'all already got the message. I brought y'all back in the room anyway. For anybody who just stumbled up on my page, who just started following me last night or this morning, who may have not ever heard of me a day in your life, listen, I gotta run it back one time because my TikTok family wasn't able to participate in the live yesterday. We had some technical difficulties, right? So now we back over here. Baby, look at here. If I gotta do it every day, that's what I'm gonna do. Hello, somebody. Double tap on the screen. So first things first, I want y'all to say good morning to me. After you say good morning to me, what I want you to do is let me know where you're viewing me from so I can go ahead and shout out some of y'all pages real quick. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you have not signed up yet for my mental health support group, the link is right there in my bio. Click that Linktree Street. Stroll down to where it says mental health support group and get signed up expeditiously. I'm talking about right now. Understand that if you have not already, Team Street, if y'all ain't got y'all tickets for New Orleans, Saturday, September the 30th, y'all are slacking. I need y'all to get on there. I got 12 early bird tickets left for Saturday, September the 30th in New Orleans. I will be speaking live. I want to come and get some love. I want to come show some love. I want to do all of that. Y'all know how I am, man. I want to see y'all in the buildings. New Orleans, Saturday, September the 30th. I need y'all to go grab them tickets off of Eventbrite. I got 12 early bird tickets left. Only $65 for a full mental health workshop. That's right. Go grab them. But I got to run this thing back one more time because, see, yesterday, I had to come back. I had to come back. I had some issues. I need to know where y'all viewing me from. What up, Dallas? How y'all doing? Okay, North Carolina, St. Louis is here as well. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on the screen. Okay, Ohio is here. Pittsburgh is here. Okay, Chicago. How y'all doing in Chicago? Double tap on that screen. I don't know if that IG then froze up or what. Good morning, good morning. How you doing, Virginia, Memphis? I see y'all Atlanta, Chi-Town, Nashville. Okay, there we go. Is it moving? Oh, it ain't moving yet. I don't know what IG got going on, but we looking like we stuck. But I'm here for TikTok anyway, so we gonna let it play out. Double tap on the screen real quick. North Carolina. I see y'all. How y'all doing in Missouri? Houston is here. Mississippi is here. Connecticut is here. See what we got going on. That thing ain't doing nothing. Okay. Stuck on one thing. Let's see. I don't know what it's doing, IG. There you go. There go somebody pushing through. Somebody saying, hold up. Y'all trying to, hey, IG, like, hold up, Coach. They trying to play with us. They trying to play with y'all real quick. South Carolina, what going on? How y'all doing? What we going to talk about today? I'm going to be talking about this right here. I'm going to run it back one time for my people on TikTok who missed the message on yesterday. I want you to know that you have to take responsibility for your own life. I want you to understand that it's nobody's job to come over there and fix you. It's nobody's job to stop working on themselves to come over there and make sure that you are in alignment. It's nobody's responsibility to make sure that you have peace, that you have happiness in your life. You got to understand that this is a self journey. This is something that's going to require work on your behalf. Who gonna have to work on this? You are going to have to work on this, because one thing's for sure, two things for certain is this right here. You got to understand that the enemy is never going to tell you that you are the enemy is is never going to tell you that you're settling for less than what you deserve. The enemy is never going to tell you that you over there downplaying yourself. The enemy is never going to tell you that you're being inconsistent. The enemy is never going to tell you these things about yourself, because the enemy wants you to stay right there down bad. They want you to stay with low self-esteem. They want you to stay over there with no confidence. They want you to stay over there ignorant to the fact of your awareness. They don't want you to have self-awareness. They don't want you to, what? Are you serious? Why would they want you to have self-awareness? Why would the enemy want you to have self-awareness? Let's be real about it. The moment that you tap into yourself is the moment that you stop letting folk play with you. Why would you think that the enemy is going to make sure that you know yourself, know your worth, know what you bring to the table? As long as you don't know who you are, they're able to control you. As long as you don't know who you are, then they're able to use and abuse you. As long as you don't know who you are, they are able to take advantage of you. They're able to take advantage of your gifts and your talents to be able to fuel with their goals and the things that they got set up for their life. Why would I want you to come out here and start doing this, and this when you can help me do mine? Okay, let's be real. I don't want you to grow, because if you start growing, you might outgrow me. I don't want you to start healing, because if you start healing, then you're not going to be looking for me for that validation anymore. I don't want you to know your worth, because if you start knowing your worth, then I ain't going to be able to pick and play with you the way that I used to. I'm not going to be able to walk you like a dog like I used to. I'm not going to be able to take advantage of your good heart how I used to. If you start waking up and you start tapping into yourself, then the way that you respond to everyday life will not be the same. You got to understand that. I want to drop this real quick. I just want to say this to y'all real quick. As long as you sit over there with the Jacob mentality, if you got your ink pens, you might want to jot it down. As long as you stay over there and you have that Jacob type of mentality, you got to understand that the Jacob thinking, being a trickster, being a con artist, being a finesser, being a user and abuser, baby, that's only going to get you but so far. So you might be able to trick your way up into the front of the line. But once you get in that front of the line, you know how folks is. Matter of fact, let me say it like this right here. You know, went out and seen somebody that's then went and filled out an application for a job and then lied on the application. Jacob mentality. Guess what they do? So they go outside of their way and they fill out the application and they lie on the application and say that they have all these different qualifications, that they got all this education, all these different accolades, all these different things that they can contribute in life, right? People got Jacob mentality. They're a manipulator. They're a liar. They're a cheat. They're a con artist. Understand that. But then when you go out there and put them on a job, you realize that they are lost as all get out. They have no idea of how to get things done. They have no idea of how to make things happen. You got to understand that you can only be a Jacob, but for so long. I'm waiting on my note takers. Because they taking notes right now. Yeah, they jotting it down right now. Yeah, that Jacob mentality is only going to take you but so far. You can only be a finesser for so long before folks start figuring you out. You can only be a liar and a cheat for so long before folks start figuring you out. You can only be a scammer but for so long before folks over there, they start doing what? They start exposing you. They start putting that out there to you. Understand that you can only do what you're doing with that Jacob mentality. You can only do that for so long. It's going to come a point in time in your life where you're going to have to go ahead and you're going to have to change my name, baby. Understand that. What are you saying? There's going to be a time when you're going to have to switch from being a Jacob to being an Isaac. I know my church folk running. My church folk running up and down their hallway right now. Yeah. They running up and down their hallway right now because they already know what I'm about to say. They already know. Come on, man. Come on, double tap on the screen. They already know where I'm going with it. I see my church lady dancing over here. Yeah. You got to become an Isaac. You got to become an Isaac, because you got to understand that trickster, that con artist, that being that finesser, that user and that abuser is only going to take you but for so far, because at one point or another, somebody going to figure you out. At one point or another, somebody's going to expose you. At one point or another, somebody's going to put it out there on the front street that don't deal with them. Don't get yourself entangled with that. Don't go over there messing with that. And what I'm telling you is that at one point or another in your own life, you're going to have to flip that mental switch and tap into your Isaac. Yeah, what you saying? You're going to have to tighten up. Put it in my comment section. You're going to have to tighten up. What she's saying is she talking to the church folks. Now she back talking to us. That's right. Now I'm back talking to everybody. What you saying is that you're going to have to flip that mental switch. And you're going to have to, you're going to have to flip that mental switch. Understand that. And you're going to have to tap into yourself. You're going to have to tap into yourself because at the end of the day, being that individual is only going to get you but so far. And you're going to have to be willing to do what? Expand. Some of y'all scared to expand. Some of y'all scared to expand. I want to get into this, but golly, I'm on something else. I thought I was gonna give the same message twice. I'm glad I brought my IG people back, cause baby, I ain't even got back into this. I'm telling y'all be like, Coach, how you know what you gonna talk about? I never know what I'm gonna talk about. I plan to talk about this, but we over here with something else. We gonna just do what it do. Understand that at one point or another, you're gonna have to flip your mental switch. At one point or another, you're gonna have to step up to the plate. And you're going to have to take ownership of your life. At one point or another, you're going to have to be willing to expand. Good is okay when you over there good, but why are you over there preventing yourself from getting better? Yeah. Why? Yeah. I just want to know. Why are you selling it for good when you can have better? Why are you selling it for good when you can have better? You over there, you running after good too. You over there doing everything in your power to protect the good, but you don't even understand that you can have better. And every time God sends somebody over there to help you get better, you want to shut it down. Every time a blessing comes, you want to shut it down. Oh, this too good to be true, Coach. I'm just looking at it's too good to be true. No, the truth of the matter is you haven't given yourself that permission to be able to accept the good. You ain't you think everybody out to get you. You think that everybody got a hidden motive. You think everybody wants something from you. It's some folk in your life right now where they don't want nothing from you but you. It's some of y'all right now. You're blocking your own blessing because of your own Jacob type of thinking. You only thinking that you good for good. You don't even want better. You over there settling for less than what you deserve. You over there putting up with things that you ain't got no business putting up with. You over there tolerating disrespect. You over there tolerating things that you ain't got no business tolerating, allowing people to pick you up and put you down whenever they feel like it, allowing people to run a complete muck in your life, allowing the people to talk to you crazy. You over there allowing these things because people can only do what you allow. And if that's not what you want for your life, you got to understand that you have the power. You have the control to say that, you know what, this ain't for me. And how do you do that, Coach? By establishing your boundaries. When you create your boundaries is not a beef. I ain't beefing with nobody. Ain't no problem with you. I just want you to know that the old me ain't the new me, baby. Understand that in order for me to go big, I got to let go a little. Hello, somebody. That's a red ink pen, though. In order for me to go big, I'm going to have to let go a little. I got to get away from the small-mindedness. I got to let go of these folks that are trapped in this bare minimum type of thinking. I got to walk away and detach myself from people who are comfortable with that mediocre type of life. When you want to live over there and that's what you want for your life, then I'm going to have to leave you right there. That's not a beef. That is, I got to separate because I want to be surrounded by folk that's going to let me take up space. I want to be surrounded by people that are going to push me to my next level. I want to be surrounded by folk that's not over there hoarding and harping on the yesterdays, the yestertears, the yester pain, the yester betrayal. I want to be surrounded by some folk that's ready to grow. Yeah, I just want y'all to put it in my comment section, ready to grow. I just want y'all to put it in my comment, ready to grow. Ready to grow. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to grow, baby. That's why I want to be ready to grow. I don't want to be connected to no complainers. I don't want to wake up and deal with nobody who wake up every single day and they ready to complain as soon as they eyes open. I don't want to be connected to that. I don't want to be connected to nothing or nobody that automatically make the assumptions that everybody is out to get them. Baby, you walking around with a wall up that I don't even want to be into with you. You go right on over there because you block. Not only are you blocking things from coming in, you're blocking things from coming out. And I don't want to be connected to that. I don't want to be connected to no negative Nancy, no Debbie Dowder, no pity party Patty. I'm not trying to go over there and soak in nothing. I don't want to do none of that. I got a what's next type of mentality. You can take that to the bank. Take that to the bank. What you say, Coach? What's next, baby? What's next? I don't want to deal with nobody that's stuck on the yesteryears. I want to know what's next. I want to know what we're moving on from. I want to learn how to have communication, right? Effective communication. Well, we can say what needs to be said, have those hard conversations, and still walk away and have respect for each other. Still walk away and understand that this is the compromising that we're making. Because understand this, once I put it out there to you, once I let it be known this is what it is, Oh yeah, the ball in your court from there. And that's how you got to do it for, baby. Understand that once I put that ball in your court, I'm going to let it be left up to you. Whether you going to fix it or you going to ignore it. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain is I won't waste my time. Yeah. Some of y'all need to be telling somebody that right now. You thinking that you waiting, but you really wasting. Hello, somebody. That's a red ink pen note. That's a red. You think that you waiting, but you really wasting. You think that you're waiting, but you're really wasting. Some of y'all think that y'all waiting, but you're really wasting. Hello, I'ma wait on y'all because I know it's some folk that's mad at me. Friend, just say ouch. Do me a favor. If I said and you know that that's for you, just go ahead and say ouch and send a GIF over here on TikTok and say ouch and send a badge over here on IG. Some of y'all done got it confused over there. Y'all got it confused over there. Y'all think y'all are waiting, but you're really wasting. You wasting time. You wasting energy. You wasting effort. You wasting love. You wasting forgiveness. You wasting compassion. Because why you say it like that, coach? Because those folks over there that you wasting your time on, they are already committed to not loving you. They are already committed to not understanding you. They are already committed to not being the person that you want them to be. But what if they're doing, then why are they still here then? Because they know where they bread being buttered. They know where they can get stuff from you, and they got to have the responsibility of you. They know that you're the type of person that's operating without boundaries. They know that you're the type of person that's a giver. They know that you're a fixer. They know that you will sacrifice yourself for them, so they stay connected to you, not because they love you, but because they're using you. I was going to do this message, but I guess God said no, because, we've been winging it since I got started. I was definitely, I had notes. But I'm sorry, y'all. We just over here. I tried to come back and do the live that they missed, but baby, I guess God said that's it. They didn't miss that one for the day. I don't know you. I don't know. I can't tell you what. I don't know. We just out here. We out here right now, so this is what we going to be. If it's all right for me to stay out here, y'all just put it's all right, coach. Just put it's all right in the comment section. If it's all right for us to go, we just going to stay here. We just gonna stay here. Just put it's all right. I just want you to understand that it's your responsibility to fix your life. It's your responsibility to make sure that you're okay, that you have joy, that you have peace in your life. You owe it to yourself to establish boundaries in your life. You owe it to yourself to show up for yourself every single day, even when it hurts. You owe it to yourself to show up for yourself, even when it's inconvenient. You owe it to yourself to show up for yourself, even when you're frustrated, even when you're tired, even when you don't feel like it, because you got to understand that there's going to be some things in your life that you're going to go through, and it's going to require a different version of you. You got to practice a level of self-discipline that you never had before. You got to remove that fear and insert that faith. You got to, you're gonna have to remove that fear and insert that faith, baby. You're gonna have to remove that fear and insert that faith, baby. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love real quick. We almost at 100K over here on TikTok. Go ahead and double tap on the screen for me real quick. Yeah, go ahead and send me a couple badges over here, IG. Let me get 5 badges, IG. Double tap on the screen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate the gifts y'all got coming. I see my flowers. I appreciate that. You got to understand that at the end of the day, that nobody's gonna fix you. Nobody's gonna save you. Nobody's gonna do anything in your life without you showing up first. And you are a walking, a talking, a living, breathing example of how you want people to treat you in your life. You got to understand that if they see that you are consistent with you, if they see that you have boundaries, if they see that you know your worth, if they see when you walk in the room, you're not trying to blend in with the room, when they see that you show up and you make things move around you, or you make things shift when you come in, that you're not that type of person that's a people pleaser, you're not that type of person that need outside validation, that you're not that type of person that need other folks go ahead, that you don't need their pat on the back, you don't need their, you don't need that you did a good job and their high fives, that you're the type of person that's not afraid to come into any type of environment and do what? Shake the room. Room shakers, my room shakers, where you at? Where you at? My room shakers, where you at? Where you at? If you a room shaker, send me a badge. If you a room shaker, send me a gift. I just need my room shakers real quick, because it's too many people there. Everybody look the same. Everybody look the same. Everybody dress the same. Everybody talk the same. Everybody showing up the same. Yeah. And then they get mad at me, right? Then they get mad at me. Oh yeah, you're so intimidating. You're so passionate. You're so aggressive. You're just like an angry black woman. I can't believe that that's how you speak. Guess what? I'm not trying to fit in in with nobody. I'm not trying to blend in with nobody. If the way that I speak is too passionate for you, go find you a motivational speaker and life coach that's going to tiptoe around it, that's going to whisper to you. If I do too much for you and it triggers something in you and you can't handle that, then that's not on me. That's on you. Go fix what's in you that's causing you to be offended by me telling you to love yourself. Go find out what's bothering you by that, the fact that you're getting intimidated by me or feeling the way about me telling you to have boundaries, for you to stop letting folk play with you. It ain't an issue with me. If you're intimidated by me, that's on you. That's not me. I'm not responsible for how you perceive me. That's a fact. Yeah. And you can take that. Thank you, Gorgeous Glow. That's a fact, baby. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I said I wasn't planning on talking about that. Hold on. I wasn't planning on saying it, but I see you in my comments, and maybe that's why God got me out here where I'm at right now, because I got notes, and this wasn't what I was supposed to be talking about. But if you can't handle me, if you can't handle my delivery, if you can't handle the passion that I have for what it is that I do, if me flooding my timelines on every single platform with motivation and positivity, if me waking up every single day and telling you to love yourself, to pour into yourself, to make yourself a priority in your life, if that bothers you, then baby, that's on you. That's not me. All I can tell you is take your index finger, put it up against your screen, press it down just a little bit and slide up. That's what you're going to have to do, because over here, baby, I want you to understand it's real, it's raw, it's uncut, it's uncensored. I'm going to give it to you just like how I got it. I'm not about to play around with nobody. And the people that follow me, they already know how I'm coming. The people the ones that support me, they already know how I'm coming. And so that's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with us. But I'm going to tell you right now today, if you offended, just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all put that in the comment section real quick. You ain't seen nothing yet. If it's some of y'all in the room right now, if y'all in my room and y'all in my chats right now, and y'all watching this video, and you know for a fact that where you at right now, this ain't got nothing to do with your next. If you know right now what you're going through in life, this ain't got nothing to do with my next, baby. This ain't got nothing to do with my next. If you planning on going bigger and better, if you plan on taking up some room, if you plan on establishing your boundaries, enforcing your boundaries, and making people stand on the decisions that they make, if you're that type of person and you know for a fact, oh baby, this ain't the end of me right here. Baby, might have had to take a detour, might have had to reroute, might have had to get my GPS adjusted, but guess what? Where I'm at right now ain't the finishing point for me. Where I'm doing right now, this ain't the end of me. If you know for a fact that this right here, baby, if you know that this is your comeback season, if you know this your bounce back season, if you know for a fact that there's something bigger and better waiting for you over on the other side, and you are not waiting, you're not going to give up, you're not going to surrender, you're not going to throw in the towel, you're not going to turn it loose until it blesses you, until it changes your name. Do me a favor and say, I got next. Yeah. I got next, baby. I got next. I got next. Just go ahead. I got next. I want to get into these, but I can't. I got next. Declare it over your life. Baby, I got next. I might have been crying last night, but I ain't crying today. Might have been stressed about it yesterday, but I ain't being stressed about it today. Might have been brokenhearted for a week, but baby, I ain't about to be brokenhearted no more. You should have caught me while I cared. Should have caught me while I was invested. Should have caught me while I was having sleepless nights. Should have caught me when I was pacing the flow. Should have caught me when I was not eating meals, missing those meals. Should have caught me when I was wrapped up in fear. Should have caught me when I was over there insecure. Should have caught me when I was watering me down. Baby, it's a new me. I got my Isaac on this morning. Yeah, I just want to say that. That's right. I got next, baby. I got my Isaac on this morning. I got my Isaac on this morning. You're going to have to double tap on my screen. You're going to have to send me some love, baby. Because even the folk who didn't want to listen, they listening right now. I was so loud that it grabbed their attention. I was so loud that it grabbed their heart. I was so loud that it caught them off guard. They thought it was going to be drama. They thought it was going to be chaos. Why? Because I sound like how I sound. Then they got over here and got stuck. Oh yeah, okay. I got some folk that stuck today. This your first time listening to me, huh? Don't worry, it gets worse, baby. This ain't the loudest I done been. People that's been following me, they gonna tell you, oh no, she gets loud. Yeah, you got to double tap on my screen though. Yeah, you got. And one thing I want to say is you got to understand that. You got to understand that you can't ask people for things that you don't provide. What you say, Coach? I said, When you changing your life, when you working on your life, when you working on your development, when you becoming this new person, you got to understand that you can't ask people for things that you don't provide. If you want love, if you want joy, you want peace, you got to make sure that you're able to provide those things. If you're asking for consistency, if you're asking for these things, oh, you got to be consistent. When you're the type of person that say, I want to deal with people that's willing to grow, that want to evolve in life, you or yourself got to be willing to be that individual as well. It's unfair to ask somebody to give something to you that you're not giving to yourself. And that's the reason why I hold you accountable for the way that you move in your life. That's the reason why all my live videos, it's not about other people, but they're about yourself. I want to help you heal so that you can be a living, breathing example of what it is that you want from other people. See, it's hard to ask people to love you when you don't love you. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, Shaquan. Yeah. Good morning, Dessa. Good morning, Jay. I see you. Good morning, Gorgeous Glow. I see you, Diamond Tree. I see you coming in. How y'all doing? Yeah. I had to put that out there, y'all. I had to drop that on them. Somebody needed that this morning. Yeah. See, you can't be out here asking people to give you something that you don't give. Now they looking at you all kind of funny in the face because they like, wait a minute, you asking me to go outside my way for you, but you don't go outside your way for yourself. You asking me to love you, but you don't really love yourself. You asking me to support you and to show up for you, but look how you show up for you. Look how you support you. You halfway with everything it is that you do with you. So guess what I'm going to do? When I come into your life, I done already studied you. I know your patterns. I know your behaviors. So I'm going to show up for you the same exact way that I see you showing up for you. I'm going to support you the same exact way that I see you supporting you. I'm going to do for you the same exact thing that I see you doing for you. Understand that that's why it's important for you to have what? High standards for your life. You got to go big. Yeah. You gotta go big. You gotta go big because when I'm about to get into these notes real quick. I'm about to get into these notes real quick. You gotta go big because I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure. Two things about for certain is this right here, baby. When your heart is broken, and your mind is fixated on that broken heart, when your heart is broken and you hoarding that negative pain, when your heart is broken and you holding on to it because you ain't ready to forgive. Come on. These ain't. I'm trying to give you the notes, but it keep pulling me away from the notes that I want to. Yeah. Okay. Back over here. Yeah. You holding on to the hurt. You're holding on to the pain because you're thinking. Y'all got to give me a second. God, come on, God. Oh, I want to get out of this car so bad. You don't understand. Right now, we going through prayer. We going through prayer. We going through fasting. We got so much going on in my support group right now. It's got me full. We pray Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We got a mental health support group on Thursday. We reading a book together. Like, you know what I mean? My heart is just full. You know, when you get that dedicated and you locked in like that, it just make you, it gives your heart an overflow and you can't, And I'm from the Pentecostal, so you know, we dance, baby. I want to give you this, but you got to give me a second. I want you to understand that when you sitting over them, when you sitting over there and you got your mind fixed, right, on that forgiveness. Coach, I ain't ready to forgive right now. I ain't ready to let it go right now. I don't want to walk away from it right now because if I do that, they're going to feel like they got one up on me and I don't want that. But what I want you to understand is that your forgiveness is not for them. Your forgiveness is not for them. Your forgiveness is for you. Your forgiveness is not saying, oh yeah, well, I didn't see what you done. I didn't feel what I felt and it didn't make me cry. Your forgiveness is saying that you know what you did, now you gotta stand on it. Yes, sir. Yeah. You broke my heart. Now you got to stand on it, baby. Yeah. Now, you could have been winning with me, but now you're going to have to watch me win. Yeah, I'm forgiving you because I acknowledge the fact that, this is what you've done. But what you don't know is the price that you're going to have to pay for that. You don't know. It ain't even about me because I don't even need my lick back. I'm not even finna go back and forth with you. I'm not even finna try to slander you. I'm not even finna try to belittle you. I'm not even finna try to expose you. I'm not finna try to go outside my way to discourage you or discredit you. In no type of way, shape, or form. My get back is I will never speak to you again. My get back is two-finger swinging. My get back is watch me get out your face and out your way expeditiously. Watch me win. Yeah. See, sometimes you just gotta introduce people to your absence. Yeah, go just put it in my comment section. You got to introduce them to your absence, baby. I don't do no get back when you hurt a spiritual person, when you offend a spiritual person, when you go outside your way to try to damage a spiritual person. We don't go outside of our way to get a lick back. We don't go outside of our way to try to exchange negative energy. We don't go outside of our way to get down on your level. When you damage a spiritual person, when you go outside your way to try to hurt a spiritual person, we nothing you. We nothing you, baby. We don't waste our time on that. We don't waste our time and our energy on that, because what happens is you will sit over there and you'll become so locked into that pain, so locked into that betrayal, so locked into not forgiving them that you don't even realize that in that moment you are self-destructing, that in that moment you are self-sabotaging, in that moment you are damaging yourself because you are not working on you. You are damaging yourself because you are neglecting yourself, because you're so busy holding on to the hurt, so busy holding on to the pain, so busy holding on to the lies that was told. I want you to understand that you knowing what happened, detail for detail, won't fix it, sis. That requires some water right there. Yeah, that requires some water. What you said, I said, sis, those of you that woke up this morning and y'all been dealing with this right now, and y'all over there thinking that if y'all have that one more conversation, you just want them to break it down for you. You just want them to tell you why that person and not you. Why did you pick that person over me? And you sitting over there and you watering yourself down, you diluting yourself. Now you're self-doubting based on what they got going on, and you going outside of your way because you just want clarity. I just want clarity on the situation. I just want to understand, why did you do me like that? I just want to understand this, and this. I want you, I'm here to shake the room. I want you to understand that you knowing why they done what they done ain't gonna remove the hurt that you felt, ain't gonna take away the disrespect that you felt, ain't gonna make you unfeel what you've already felt, ain't gonna make you unsee what you've already saw, ain't gonna make you uncry the tears that you've already put out. At the end of the day, you gotta understand that the disrespect was the closure. Yeah. The disrespect was the closure, baby. That was all the closure that I need. I can care less why you did it. I can understand your behavior, but I don't have to accept it. I can understand why you did it, but that don't mean that I got to accept it. I want you to understand that the days of us neglecting ourselves is over. The days of us not showing up for ourselves are over. The days of us operating without boundaries is over. The days of us lying to ourselves as if we are a fixer, or as if we're the type of person or people, as if we're the type of person to say, oh yeah, well, I need this or I need that in order to survive. Those days are over. We got to walk away from that type of thinking, because the more that you sit over there and continue to lie to yourself like it's your job, your responsibility to fix everybody, to come through for everybody, I want you to understand that in that moment, you are self-sabotaging. In that moment, you are self-neglecting. In that moment, you are walking yourself like a dog. In that moment, nobody's damaging you the way that you're damaging yourself, because you have a divine right of choice. If you see something is no longer servicing you, you owe it to yourself to snip. When you see something is no longer good for you, you owe it to yourself to what? To snip. You have to break out of those outdated patterns. That's a fact. What you said, coach, you gotta get up. You owe it to yourself to separate yourself from them outdated patterns, them things that's no longer working for you. That prayer that you used to pray, that you need some more on that. That fast that you used to do, that you could do that with your eyes closed. You need to put some more on that. You need to put some oomph, as we would say. You need to put some oomph on that, baby, because that ain't giving what it's supposed to have gave anymore. And understand that might have worked over a year ago. That might have worked 3 years ago. But what you going through today, what you're experiencing right now in this moment, oh baby, this right here, this is going to require a different level of prayer. It's going to require a different level of you. You're going to have to show up different. You're going to have to shed that Jacob and take on that Isaac type of mentality. You're going to have to remove that fear and insert that faith in your life. You're going to have to wake up and say, I can't afford to sit over here and soak in this right here. I can't afford to sit over here and deal with the complaining, the naggingness anymore. I can't afford to sit over here and deal with the excuses of why you can't fix what you got going on anymore. I'm at a place in my life where I gotta grow, I gotta heal, I gotta evolve, and I can't afford another soul tie with the wrong person. It's costing me too much. Very, yeah. I thought we was gonna talk about this, but I guess not. Yeah. You can't afford it. You can't afford another soul tie with the wrong person. You gotta be willing to take off. You gotta be willing to let it go. You gotta be willing to detach yourself. You gotta be willing to make it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to let folk know, oh baby, it ain't safe to play with me. You might be able to play with some folk, but I'm just not one of them. You might be able to walk some folk like a dog. I just won't be one of them. You might be able to in and out other folk life, but I just won't be one of them. Why? Because I got boundaries. I'm establishing my boundaries. I'm bringing them with the consequence. And guess what? I'm enforcing them every single day of my life. What I told them yesterday was, you got to understand that mismanaged pain will turn into your personality. What you say, coach? I said mismanaged pain will turn into your personality. You will start showing up in everybody's life right here as your past trauma. You will be showing up in everybody's life, and you will be trying to force them to deal with the brokenness that you come with. I'm not carrying your baggage. Yeah. I just want you to put that in the comment section. Oh, I'm not carrying your baggage. I'm not carrying your baggage. Not my circus, not my clown, baby. I did not break that bond. I will not be repairing it. I did not break your heart. I would not be repairing it. I did not commit that crime, so I would not be doing that time. You would not hold me accountable for what some other folks did. Somebody else damaged you. You won't walk me like no dog because somebody else did that to you. No. We're not doing that no more. I want you to understand that you will not be able to play with me in that type of way. As soon as I see that you're behaving like you're an abuser, as soon as I see that you become the person that you despise, as soon as I see that you're trying to operate in my life and hold up walls and try to make me feel like I'm not the person that I am, and requiring me to reassure you every single day and reassure you every single hour because of what you went through in your past, oh baby, that's baggage. That's draining. You're telling me in that moment that I'm not loving you right, that you're not seeing the love that I give. Why I got to do all of that because of them? Yeah, you ain't finna play with me. You ain't, you ain't finna play with me, not at all. You ain't finna, you ain't finna play with me. It ain't my job to babysit you. I'm not babysitting no grown adult, and I done told y'all that before. I'm not babysitting no grown adult. I'm not going outside my way to cradle no grown adult. If you're not ready to be in a healthy relationship, if you ain't got past that trauma, if you ain't let go of that extraness, if you ain't, if you still hurt from your past, I suggest you go over there and sit in the unhealed section. Sit over there in the unhealed section. I'm trying to figure out my life section. Go on over there. Understand, you're going to have to handle your adult business before you try to come over here moving in my life, because understand this right here. Baby, I'll show you real fast. I'm going to show you real fast. I'm talking about before you can blink your eye. I'm about your life. I'm going to tell you that right now, soon as I see it, because I'm going to tell you right now, you focusing on that, you holding on to that and thinking that it's going to change something in your life, it won't. You experience what you experience and you move forward. You go through what you go through and you move forward. We don't have time right now to waste on things like this. And yeah, you're not the only person that's been hurt. You're not the only person that's been betrayed. You're not the only person that's been let down. You're not the only one that's experienced a level of hardship. You're not the only one that's going through something in life, and you need to understand that. By all means, you need to understand that it's not just you. You're not the only one that have experienced a level of hardship. You ain't the only one been lied to, been cheated on, been walked like a dog. And just like I told them yesterday, you can wash Judas's feet, and guess what? He'll still betray you. Yeah, people don't care nothing about what you done for them. You think that your generosity gonna make them not betray you? Because it won't. You think your generosity gonna make them treat you better? It won't. You think your generosity gonna change their mind and make them pick you? Oh no, it won't. And I need for you to understand that the only thing that's gonna happen in that situation is that, guess what? They're gonna use the crap out of you. They're gonna take you for every single thing that you got. And when they get ready to leave, they're gonna leave you over there empty-handed. They're gonna leave you over there, and what they're gonna say to you is this right here: I didn't ask you for that. You done all of those things and I didn't ask you for that. You did all of those things and you did those things on your own. Your generosity cannot make somebody be something that they're not. If a person is already committed to not loving you, not supporting you, not being in a relationship with you, there's nothing that you can do to try to force that relationship on them. You owe it to yourself to detach. You are doing more damage to yourself than anybody has ever done to you. Understand that, because you have a divine divine right of choice, and you're choosing to stay in a toxic, narcissistic environment, in a relationship that's not servicing you, in a friendship that's not servicing you, you can't hold nobody accountable for the things that you are allowing in your life. And the weird thing is this right here. Majority of the time, you already know. IG, send me 5 badges, IG, send me 5 badges real quick. Send me 5 badges real quick, IG. Yeah, I just want you to know that. Yeah. Half of the time you already know. I'm asking you to send the badge because some folk ain't gonna be honest. They ain't gonna be honest. So I just said they ain't gonna be honest and say ouch and send a badge. I'm just gonna tell you, just send me a badge real quick. Yeah. At the end of the day, you gotta, that is a fact. It's a fact. Most of the time you already know. You know the type of person that you're dealing with. You know already before anything happens, you already know that they're not gonna love you. You already know that already, and you sitting over there just wasting your time, wasting your energy, wasting your effort, wasting your love, giving it to somebody that don't even appreciate you, giving it to somebody that don't honor you, giving it to somebody that cannot even reciprocate what it is that you're giving to them. Those folks don't even care, and you still sit over there and you like, I'm just waiting on them to get it right. I'm just waiting on them to love me. I'm just waiting on them to do this and the third, and that time don't ever come. Why? Because they only want to deal with you while you're broken. They only want to deal with you while you down bad. They only want to deal with you while you don't have confidence. They only want to deal with you while you don't have self-esteem. And the only reason why they deal with you in those levels is because they know that they can get whatever they want from you in that moment, because you're operating without boundaries. You're operating not knowing your worth. You're operating not knowing what you bring to the table. So I can use and abuse you. I can take advantage of the person that you are. And guess what? You will act like you ain't see it. I can lie and cheat and then come over there and have you feeling bad for me lying and cheating. I can lie and cheat and then have you running me down trying to fix the relationship. I can lie and cheat and then I can have you over here begging me to try to fix it, begging me to understand. I can lie and cheat and have a conversation with you, and I can twist and turn everything to the point where you feel like you're responsible for my cheating. And now that I got you over there with that false sense of responsibility, now that I'm over there and I got you down bad, right there where I want you, I got you right up under my thumb, you got to understand that's how a narcissistic individual thinks. That's how a toxic individual operates. As long as I can keep you down bad, as long as I can keep you ignorant to who you are and what you bring to the table, then I can use everything that you have to feel what I need. Okay. The truth gonna be the truth no matter what. But I got to get up out of here. I thought we were gonna go over these notes, but I guess God said no, we're gonna give y'all a whole nother live. That's just what it is. It's your responsibility to fix your life. It's your responsibility to take care of you. Understand that. And every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. When you walk away from this live, you walk away from this live not the same way that you clicked on. I want you to walk away understanding that you deserve to be loved correctly. You deserve to be respected. You deserve to be deserve to be appreciated. You deserve to be honored. I want you to understand that. If nothing else, know that you are worthy. And as long as you got breath in your body, you still have purpose. Stop allowing people to pick you up and put you down whenever they see fit. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you have not got your tickets, make sure you do so. September the 30th, I am in New Orleans.